All right, welcome to the Vision into Results workshop. I'm your host, Austin Green. Let's dive in. So the purpose is to create a first draft of the result we want to achieve. Oftentimes, we find ourselves so busy taking care of tasks and getting things done that we're thinking more about what we need to do next rather than what the result is that we're after. So I wanted to bring all the leaders together today to dive into communicating more about what the final result that we're after is, so that we can coordinate our efforts, really have some clarity around it, really be able to communicate about it, and have some commitment to one unified result. The outcome we're looking for should be smart, measurable, actionable, relevant, and timely. So let's dive into the roles. The roles, everyone's a participant. Participation is the most important thing. So participation hats on for today. We're also going to have a few other roles. So Pastor James is leading, and I'm going to be facilitating this meeting. My role is going to be to keep things going and to be able to really drive through the different activities to really bring out the purpose of each activity. I do need volunteers. One, to be the recorder, to take all the notes and write everything down. So who wants to be the recorder? Hands in the air. Okay, Erica, thank you for being so quick to volunteer. And then for the timekeeper, who wants to keep us all on task and on time? Terry, thank you very much for volunteering for that. Everyone else, let's get ready to participate. So the first activity we're going to do is to draft the rules of engagement. You're going to find an index card on the table right in front of you. Please grab that. And now we're going to write down 3 of your favorite rules to abide by for productive, interactive, and respectful meetings. These will be rules that you would like to impose upon everyone else so that they are respectful of you, but also rules that you're going to abide by yourself to be respectful of others. It's a two-way street, so have fun with that. So go ahead and take a minute to get those written down on your index cards, and we'll start now. All right, great. So now that's done, go ahead and pass those forward. Pass your index card forward. Yes, you too. Yep, everyone pass it forward. Great. And I'm going to give these to Erica. Erica, I want you to take each entry and write it out. If there's a duplicate entry or an entry that falls into another or into the same category, just mark it as times 2 times 3. That'll give us the priorities and the rules that everyone wants to abide by. While I go over the agenda. Now, the agenda that we're going to follow today, the first thing is we're going to go ahead and draft rules of engagement. That's going to take, I hope it takes less than 10 minutes, but it could take 10 minutes. So we have that scheduled. We're also going to have a vision breakout session where we're going to be thinking about the result that we're trying to achieve and then bringing all those ideas together so that we have kind of a cooperative result, kind of bringing everyone's ideas, brainstorming it all together, putting it all in front of everyone so we can all see it. Then we're going to be talking about analyzing the gap, which is talking about the whys. So what I want to then talk about is for each element that was proposed, when I'm talking about why that element's there, what the importance is, what the purpose is. Then we'll take a break. It's going to be a dance break, so you can dance if you want to. Or you can use the bathroom, hop on your phone, answer emails. Whatever you need to do, you're going to have a little break to be able to do that before we dive back in. Now, I want, in the assumption section, this is where we're going to get critical. So we're going to look at what we did in the morning and all the imaginative, creative, future-based work that we're working on. We're going to get critical. This is where we're going to have time to disagree. So please hold your disagreement to the assumption section. And we can dream and reach for the stars here in the beginning, and then get really critical here at the end. We're going to dive through an activity that I have to be able to do. That's called Speedboat, and that's going to help us to be able to figure out what we think might be wrong with what we're proposing, or be difficult, or be impossible, whatever you think. The final thing is we're going to be proposing a solution, so we're all going to vote, and then we're going to draft a result. And that's going to be a result that, based off everything we've done today, we'll be able to draft at least a tentative draft of what it is we're trying to achieve before we move on to the next steps. Great, so I want to go ahead and break this down with the effective meeting breakdown. The skill that I chose for facilitation is designing effective meetings. I don't think I'm great at managing them, but I think I'm okay at designing them. So let's look at why I designed it. I looked into the book Facilitating with Ease, and in the book it said that we needed to have different phases of the meeting, having the agenda, the roles, the norms, having participation, having next steps. I want to make sure all those elements were there. The rules of engagement I wanted to give to them rather than me dictate what they're going to do and how they're going to treat each other. I want each group to be able to figure that out for themselves. If we need to change it down the line, we can do that. But I want the groups to feel empowered to be able to do that amongst themselves. The vision breakout, I have it scheduled 10 minutes for individuals and 15 minutes for the group. in order to really brainstorm what it is they want to achieve, what the result is they're trying to get to. And then I wanted to get into the 5 whys to get to the interests behind the vision. Some people might have proposed things or have elements of the vision that others don't understand and would support if they did understand, but they don't understand because it's not their idea, nor is it their responsibility. So I wanted to be able to share to get more clarity and to get more communication behind the unified vision so we can unify it at the end. Then we have a dance break, because I like dancing. We have Speedboat, which is an exercise from game storming, and this is there to expose problems, constraints, disagreements, to promote healthy conflict, and to bring the dreams that we've done in the morning kind of down to earth there in the afternoon. This is where one can disagree, where we can fight, but it's a sanctioned fight. It's kind of like a UFC fight. Like we ring the bell, we have gloves on, everything is civil. We want to be able to vote, because I want to be able to delegate to the group so that they can decide what their ideas and priorities are for their result. And then we're going to draft the result. That's where we're all going to get together and after the voting take things just step by step and get a clear way to communicate what that result is that everyone can commit to. And then we're going to dig into the next steps. Next step is going to give everyone time to review with others, take it off site, mull it over. I want everyone to be able to commit for the final result. So in order to do that, I want everyone to have time to let it settle, to bring up any other concerns. We'll probably do some of the activities again or other activities to be able to finalize the result that we're looking for, but this is really there to get the first draft down so that we can have that interaction and commitment, the clarity, the communication, and the commitment that we were looking for out of the meeting. And that's why it's designed the way it's designed. So give me your feedback. Also, the references. There's books that I referred to get some of this stuff. Okay, bye.